Hi, this is Gautam. For today's quick review, we'll be looking at this thriller Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. Now, before I start with the review, let me tell you something. There will be a very big spoiler in this review. Now, the year is 2016. It's the city of Chicago. The protagonist is Jason, a medium level physics teacher. His wife is Daniela, and they have a 15-year-old teenage son. It's a Thursday night, a normal Thursday night. The time is 9 p.m. and Jason just goes out of his house to get ice cream. When he returns, or during his return, he gets kidnapped. The kidnapper is unknown. He knocks Jason unconscious, and after a few hours, when Jason wakes up, things don't fall in place. Jason is in a high-tech building which is technically underground, or at least few floors underground, and he has people talking to him, congratulating him, and they ask him questions like, "What were you doing in the last 14 months? How is life?" and all those questions, and what are the results of our experiment. Jason couldn't piece anything up. He escapes from the building because he's still terrified of the kidnapping incident. And when he goes outside, he understands it's the same time, it's the same year. But the problem is, even though it is Chicago, it is not the same Chicago he knows. He goes to his house, even though it is in the same locality, the structure is different. The streets seem different. And even though the people who are in Chicago used to be, for example, you take his wife, you take his friend, they're still in Chicago, but they're not the same personalities whom Jason knows. Jason couldn't understand what is happening to him. Is this really a dream, or is he in some other world? Now, that is how the premise opens for the first 75 to 100 pages. And to really wrap your head around it, it takes at least 50% of the novel. And due to, thanks to Marvel, of course, now most people easily understand when I say this terminology, the concept is multiverse. Yes, this is a wonderful thriller which also has a philosophical quote that everything in this world, or in different verses across the universe, every choice you make is either made or unmade, and depending on the choices, different versions of you might exist in different worlds. So the biggest spoiler I was talking about is the kidnapper himself was Jason, and he was from a different world, and breaking through the quantum fields, he has swapped his life because in his world he was simply not happy. So we go to the final chase whether Jason is able to really rediscover the means in which you can how you can do the multi-universal travel, and whether he gets back to the family. So that's it for the quick review. And let me tell you something. This is like you're strapped on and riding at 200 kilometers per hour, that type of a thriller. So if you're starting this novel, please make sure that you start and finish it on the same day. Bye for now.